Mary McLeod Bethune was a transformational educator, civil rights pioneer, and political advisor who rose from a childhood of poverty to become one of the most powerful women in American history. Known as the First Lady of the Struggle, she dedicated her life to the belief that education was the key to racial and gender equality. Born in a log cabin near Maysville, South Carolina, she was the 15th of 17 children. Her parents, Samuel and Patsy McLeod, were former slaves who had managed to buy a small farm. The only In 1904, Bethune moved to Daytona Beach, Florida, with a mission to start her own school for black girls. $1.50 in grit. She famously started the Daytona Educational and Industrial Training School with just $1.50. She used crates for desks, charred wood for pencils, and elderberries for ink. Growth. Her school was so successful that it grew from 5 students to 250 in just 2 years. By 1923, it merged with the Cookman Institute for Men to become Bethune-Cookman College, where she served as president for nearly 20 years. Bethune's influence extended far beyond the classroom. She became a close friend and advisor to Eleanor Roosevelt, which led to unprecedented access to the White House. The Black Cabinet. She organized and led President Franklin D. Roosevelt's Black Cabinet, a group of advisors who ensured that New Deal programs benefited the black community. Federal leadership. In 1936, she became the Director of Negro Affairs for the National Youth Administration, making her the first African-American woman to head a federal agency. Institution building. In 1935, she founded the National Council of Negro Women, NCNW, an organization of organizations designed to unify black women in the fight for social justice. Even in her later years, Bethune remained a relentless activist. In 1945, she was the only woman of color at the founding conference of the United Nations, helping to draft the UN Charter. Key areas of her activism. The "Don't Buy Where You Can't Work" campaign. She was a vocal leader in these boycotts, which pressured businesses in black neighborhoods to hire black employees. Voter registration drives. In 1920, despite threats from the Ku Klux Klan, she led a group of black women to the polls in Daytona Beach to vote for the first time after the passage of the 19th Amendment. Anti-lynching legislation. She used her proximity to the Roosevelt administration to tirelessly lobby for federal anti-lynching laws. Integrating the military. During World War II, she picketed and lobbied to ensure black women were accepted into the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps, WAAC. She died in 1955, leaving behind a last will and testament that continues to inspire activists today. In 2022, her legacy was cemented in the U.S. Capitol, where she became the first African American represented with a state-commissioned statue in National Statuary Hall.